Christmas with GBN comes to you compliments. Ace Hardware, Hubbard's, Flow, Grenada Duty Free, Answer Coatings, and Banfield's Grenada.
We shall. Good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, Petite Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. Good morning to the fans on social media, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Man, it's good to be in your company. Thank God for life, Jermaine.
Definitely, thank God for life. Good morning to you, listeners, wherever you are. Grenada, Carriacou, Petite Martinique, the diaspora. Welcome inside Christmas with GBN. Yeah. Today is a female power.
Listen, we run things that run we.
That's right.
The mid-morning magic, folks. It is on. It's just about, 19 minutes gone past 10. I'm Janelle, by the way. And this is...
Jermaine, Superstar Simon.
Superstar. I'm with the superstar this morning. JC, he's on the outside. You probably had your fill of him for the morning. You will hear him a little later on. He's heading down to Spiceland Mall. We understand Flo has quite a bit of things happening this morning at the store, so you get to find out what the specials are. But we're on the inside, keeping you company. Has the rain started outside yet?
I'm not sure, you know.
Yeah, I saw we're getting some more showers today. So we saw what happened yesterday. Try to stay dry. And I keep saying, every time these things happen, we get lessons.
Yes.
Lessons. So I hope we're learning the lessons. Yesterday, I actually took in some water and I had some things on the ground.
Oh, you
Yeah, so, yeah. So every day.
Wow.
You know, we want to say good morning to all our partners for the mid-morning magic. We want to say good morning to the folks down at Ace Hardware on Maurice Bishop Highway, Ace in St. George's. That's Cross Street. Good morning to Flo. Good morning to Duty Free Caribbean. That's, Grenada Duty Free now. Answer Coatings. Don't paint today, though. Not a good day for paint.
Not.
Yeah, not a good day for construction in general. We'll paint later on. Good morning to the folks at Banfields. Good morning to Country Cold Store. It's a good day for meat.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, a lot of people are actually home. Yeah. So it's a good day for meats and frozen foods, right? Good morning to the folks at Grenville Credit Union. It's always a good day for money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a season. Hey, you put your fruits and soda soak yet?
Not yet, no.
Not yet. But you probably need to go by Grenville Credit Union first.
I'm going to have to do that.
I know the cycle. We need to sort the finances first.
Yeah.
Do it early. I keep saying, folks, don't wait on the last minute when everybody's outside. They figure out at the 99 second they need some cash. Do it early. Go in and see the officers, and I understand they're very, very friendly, and they're just waiting to help you. Get the funds sorted so you can plan and you can budget as we prepare for the most festive time of the year.
Definitely. And you know, the longer the fruit soak is the better, yeah?
A little bit of rum.
Yes, rum, yes.
Girl, I still high on that cake from True Blue Bay from 2 weeks ago.
Really?
I need to get that recipe. It works. I never want to learn how to make a fruitcake. Every year my mom, she makes fantastic fruitcakes. I always say I don't want to learn because I know her. She's going to say, well, you try this year. No. We're not going to spoil the Christmas season. Black cake is too much of an essential component for me to try.
They made it from True Blue. I mean, I never made a black cake before.
Right.
And I saw it there and I say, you know what, this year I saw how she did everything.
You feel confident?
So I feel confident that I would try it for this year.
Okay. As a child, my role used to be to stir. You see us spoiling there already. Joseph will say Jan is not still, so maybe not still, but help beat the batter.
Okay.
I used to help beat the batter as a child.
Yes, me too.
And then you get to lick the spoon.
That's right.
You know the thing.
Right. Yeah, man.
Folks, Christmas. Listen, there are some people that tell me they don't like Christmas, and a guy actually said you guys playing Christmas music too early. We don't have enough time for. It's the best season.
Exactly.
It's the best season.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Christmas. But I want to say good morning, especially to, I know some of us are still dealing with the effects of the adverse weather system yesterday. Was it ICTZ? I'm saying it right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So here at the GBN, we had some of our staff that were impacted. They took in some water and some mud, and I know the challenges dealing with floods, and so I sympathize, I empathize, and I hope you guys are trying to dry out and hang out maybe wash the clothes and hang it out to dry, and trying to recoup and recover. In a short while, we should be touching base with the folks at NAWASA and a technical officer, I understand, from the Ministry of Works, so as to get an update as to what is happening across the island, because I know they are assessing the damage that was caused, to see where we are and how we recover as quickly as possible and return to a state of normalcy.
Yes.
But in the meantime, Jermaine and we're going to be keeping you company on the inside, try to keep the spirits upbeat. I keep saying, if you got up this morning and you have life,
that is important. Yes.
You have enough to be thankful for.
Exactly.
You have enough to be thankful for. So we take a quick break. We just pay homage to our sponsors, and I'll try to make the link with some of our resource people this morning. So stay with us. It is the Mid-Morning Magic, and we'll be with you until midday today. Stay with us.
Whether you spend holiday nights gaming or all day decorating, whether your cooking is an absolute disaster or your festive feast is a real lifesaver, whether you love hosting the big line or hide away when the guests begin to arrive, or whether you've sent gifts from a faraway place,
Merry Christmas, my darling,
or you're there to see the joy on their face. However you're Christmasing, Flo has got you covered.
So it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Ace and Napper means getting help when you walk through the door. Ace and Napper is variety and quality at the right price. Ace and Napper has everything you will need for the household, for your lawn and patio. Even the highest quality paints, beautifying your home inside and outside. Just the right building supplies you need. And Napper providing the best in automotive supplies and accessories. The guarantee is we are so much more than a hardware store. Ace and Napper on the Morris Bishop Highway and Cross Street in the city. Ace will always be the helpful place.
Christmas is all about the moments we share, the smiles, the laughter, and the love that fills our homes. This season, let your walls reflect the warmth of family time. Sisson's Paint, matched with every shade of togetherness. Celebrate 12 weeks of Christmas with Sissons. Buy one, get one 30% off on selected items. And with every purchase of any Sissons Paint, you get a chance to win US $100 every week for 12 weeks, from October 1st to December 22nd. Terms and conditions apply. Available at all Sissons hardware dealers nationwide. Sissons, internationally tested, brilliantly affordable.
Welcome back. is 27 and a half minutes after 10 o'clock, and we did touch base with Nawasa, and we were expecting Mr. Labry to be joining us in a short, folks. And in the break, Jermaine and I, we were just talking about, the season and the rainy season and what happened yesterday. And, I heard our authorities getting a lot of licks this morning, about not sounding the alarm. But Jermaine, we need a code. Folks, we need a code. Because they did, every day, every morning, we hear the Met Office, they would tell you the forecast for the day and what is expected. And we did hear to expect, the thunder showers and the heavy rainfall. But we hear it a lot. And sometimes we don't really hear it after a while.
Exactly.
It just sounds like, some rain today, but the volume of what we got, it was not your usual heavy rainfall. So what the sign could be?
Blow a siren.
Hey, Olia, red flag. I'll talk to my good friend down there, Jerry, and see if he could come up with a different code.
Yes.
So, I think that is Nawasa
that should be
joining us now. Good morning. Good morning.
Hi, Jay.
How are you?
Okay, hold on. Are we good? Hold on.
Thank you.
Hi, good morning.
Mr. Labary, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I am wonderful.
Lovely. That's good to hear.
Yes. So I know your challenge is great. We understand that almost all your systems are impacted with that system yesterday. So tell us where we are.
So as of yesterday, when we did our preliminary assessments, that the weather would allow us to do 13 of our 26 systems on Grenada were impacted to the point of shutdown. Right? 13 of those systems, predominantly in the north of the island, some to the west, few in St. David's, and the biggest plant that we have, Annadale, in the south. So as it stands now, of the latest advisory we had, because we've been out conducting some assessments, the Peggy's Wind plant is operational again. That's the Peggy's Wind plant that serves from Conference St. Andrews right back to Shanty-Mill, St. Patrick's resource area. Those areas are, that plant is back operational as the dam was unblocked this morning. Persons should start receiving water from about 2 p.m. this afternoon. But as we always advise, the Peggy's Wind system is so extensive that it would take some time for persons in elevated areas to get back a supply, but that plant is operational. Maribo plant, thankfully, was not adversely impacted by this event. If you know, from the one Friday into Saturday, we had to change out about 16 lengths of raw water lines, but Maribo is intact. Brandon Hall system, which serves Ladiga, Tilleries, those areas, that one was impacted, and dam cleaning is ongoing now. The Annadale system, there was a breach in the dam has a two-component intake system. That's an outer intake box and an inner intake box. And the level of silt and trees and debris that came in caused a breach between both. So some of the material that don't otherwise go into the inner intake box had breached there. So both chambers have to be thoroughly cleaned. That is ongoing. Because of the level of debris that we see enter in that breach, I can't give a definite timeline as to when that system would be restored. Concord, which feeds Concord right through St. George's, is back and operational now as of 5 a.m. this morning. There is a slight reduction in the flow that is coming in, but it's operational. Similarly for Mount Plaisir system that feeds Guave, the area of Guave all the way up to Maran there. That one was blocked. The dams were blocked, but it's already cleaned. So we're flushing the plant, and that one redistribution would start at 5 p.m. I think I mentioned, no, I didn't mention Mount Horn as yet. Mount Horn, we had some damages to two of our to our water transmission line, resulting in 2 flange pipes being broken off. So our team is addressing that this morning. The dams and the plant were not otherwise impacted. And we have the Venom and PTA tank system, both with dam blockages that are currently being addressed. And finally, we have the Mardi Gras system, where we have to flush the dams, so that process is ongoing. So areas within southern St. David's to Mardi Gras, St. Paul's, Montparnasse would still be impacted for a while, as well as some of the areas to the north, and then the entire south, which is fed by Annandale, are still being impacted.
Wow. You said for a while. In your estimation, what kind of timelines we looking at to restoration?
So it's different timelines for system. Of the list that I called, most would be rectified by the end of the day. Usually what happens is we get the issue resolved, and the plant itself has to prepare and actually treat and store water for distribution. So most of these by early tomorrow morning would be back online. But the big ticket items that probably we'd give advisory for later on in the day are the Annandale system that does the entire south of the island, the Les Avocats system, and PTA Tang that does everything from Windsor Forest, Dodma, those areas come right down to St. Paul's, Montparnasse. These are the areas that we would have to give some update on a restoration time frame.
Okay. If you aren't able to get them up within the next day or two, you think you might be deploying the trucks in those areas?
The trucks are already deployed in some of the areas. What we're doing, we're prioritizing, as I say, schools, health centers, emergency facilities. But persons can also make their request for the water truck, as well as it would be deployed, and our comms unit would update on the schedule as to where they would be at what particular time.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Sounds like if you have your work cut out for you.
Yeah, we do.
In terms of support, I know your staff, they've been working probably since last night, I understand, sometimes overnight.
Yeah.
Do you think you need additional resources at this time?
So usually what we do, we have additional crew on standby. Mm-hmm. Persons who work, live in the vicinity of the plant, they conduct other maintenance operations for NAWASA. Right. They are usually called to assist. So most times it's the operators assisted by 4 to 6, sometimes as much as 10 additional hands on deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was just going to volunteer, but it sounds like you don't need me.
Oh, no. But volunteering would be good. But something I always say it would be good to do is to give persons the experience, because trust me, it's really a daunting task. And I still applaud the guys' tenacity, especially considering that they would have done this operation just a few days ago with the rains from Friday into Saturday. A lot of these areas where we have those dams are remote, inaccessible areas, because the plants that feed persons by gravity are above every household in the distribution network, and the dams are even above that, way up in the mountains. So it's a challenge to get material up there. Communications is usually a challenge, but time after time we fight to get it done. We are looking into upgrading some of our infrastructure though, under various projects, both externally and internally funded, and we're hoping to make a significant dent into reducing the effects that we have from these what I would say freak storms or whatever it may be, because they're coming more frequent, they're coming with greater intensity, and we have to respond in kind.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah.
Wow. Your task is great, and I know sometimes the public can be so unkind because when you turn your taps and you don't get water, we get a little tribal.
Yeah, but we understand that persons, they're concerned about having water, and it's not a bias, but at the end of the day, I know after these events, the most critical resource to have is water for both drinking, health, and sanitation.
I always wonder though, the volume of water you're getting, we have the ability to treat it, and what we're getting right now through the taps, I know you've just turned on some systems, 100% safe for consumption?
100% safe for consumption. So all our plants are retrofitted with water quality testing equipment, and we sample daily. We even do further tests with our lab, even in the distribution network. So we ensure that your water is safe for consumption.
Okay. And we are expecting some more rain today, tomorrow, I saw on the forecast. Is that a concern for you, or you already have systems in place to deal with it?
So we're monitoring it based on the impacts, because what we're realizing is that post-disasters you get some damages to the watersheds. So it's a kind of cycle effect where the system before brings down stuff that you clear, and the one that comes after takes those just higher up and brings them down into the dam. So we're monitoring it, seeing how best we could manage the resources that we have, but it's a bit challenging when your system is already down and the stored reservoirs are depleted from previous events. But definitely we have it on our radar right now.
Mr. Labari, I will leave you here. It sounds as if your task is great. Thank you for the update. Ms. Lewis, good morning for us.
I will tell, and again to our customers, we sincerely apologize for the inconveniences, but this one was from looking at it, and even the damage seen across the island in the immediate aftermath. It shaped up to be a lot more than a lot of us thought it would be initially.
Yeah.
So thanks for the opportunity, and through our social media page and other platforms, we would be sending regular updates.
Right.
Trying to do at least every 3 hours to provide you guys with updates.
No, we appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Most welcome.
Godspeed.
Thank you.
Folks, Mr. Labary from the National Water and Sewerage Authority, and as you just heard, literally half, 13 of the 26 systems were impacted, but they are working around the clock to restore our water supplies, and they will keep us updated as the progress continues. So,
so folks
we just need to clarify. You had water to bathe this morning?
Yes, I did.
Just checking.
What I did yesterday, I filled like about 3 buckets, and I just have it there.
Right.
So in case anything happened, then I could use it.
But they always tell us we should try and keep a 30-day store. That's the advice, year-round, regardless of what is happening. But you always find when we have these occurrences and the water, it does go. Some people... the day after, we head hard and we pay the price when we don't. I just get annoyed when I see people have pipe running, you're washing the wells and the water just flowing. Sometimes we create our own problems. I think we have a caller online. Let's go to the phone lines. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, my beautiful lady. How is everything?
I am great. How are you?
I'm blessed. I'm physically, mentally. Live my best place in the world.
How do weather treat you?
It's quiet and cool, of course. I spent the whole day with my mango yesterday.
Most importantly, I need to find out, was your mango tree impacted in any way?
Beryl, everything.
Beryl?
Beryl, cashew, mango, so. Yeah, Beryl.
Hey, Bunji. You see, that's what happens when I don't get supplies. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, no. Things with disaster in any case, and people with homes and things. I told people on the program for the longest while that everybody have systems as Cargo have a standby. That the well and take water. If everybody have a standby, I think one of the best things that we could do as a country, promote a good system, a water system. So if you have the main, you use the main and water going, you have a standby. You just stop and standby in your water. Everybody have a tank in the home. I told now to implement a system for people and you do them as the water in control of water. them promote the tanks and sell for people and charge them money for it time piece by piece, or they go get it,
Right.
It's a good system.
Not a
Everybody
bad
have a
idea.
standby.
Not about it.
Everybody
Well,
have
if not
standby. It's a good
Nawasa,
idea.
at least some
company, some company has to do that,
Yeah.
Everybody put tanks in everybody home.
But I guess Nawasa is a good place to start it, unless you put it on the bill until you pay it off.
Pay for installment or something.
Things to consider.
Who could afford it? Who could afford put a tank one time, no problem. But every home should have a standby.
Right.
So it depends on the main for too long. When the main gone, everything gone, but then the bucket and nothing, this and that, and just sit and do standby and water coming. Now, the tunnel have a problem. I told my neighbor years ago, nobody take it on me. The tunnel was built, the way it was built, and people changed the tunnel system under the tunnel. You know how much drain you had under the tunnel?
How many what?
Drains you had under the tunnel in the years gone by?
I don't know. I've seen humps. I haven't seen drains. I've seen some humps. Speed bumps.
Nah, man, tunnel had drains in the past years gone by.
Okay.
Tunnel had 5 drains now.
Okay.
2 on each side. 1 in the front, 1 in the back, and 1 in the middle. So what they should let out. But now the whole thing full of tar, and no way for water to go out in the case, and when they build the city again, the iron put on the ground there. Stop sticking it, sand stick on that. That's never clean out for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
When sand stick on the iron, it's like concrete, You got to get something and clean, dig out that water flow, and then put the reel in front of the drain so nothing can pass out. The drain is free, so any plastic bottle, all that thing going on, plastic bag, everything going on, big stone going on, all that thing only. So let us clean out the drains in town right now. The iron drain, they have to clean it somehow. Let us clean it out somehow and block it. And get back the tunnel back as it used to be. Open back the tunnel sides of the drain, the both sides of the tunnel, drains are open from the middle and the front and back. And they put in tar on the tunnel for years, only floating the tunnel with tar. In the next 5 years, buses can pass there and all they come. I told you years ago, but they still continue doing it. Because you floating the tunnel with tar every time. When you have to do repair, you put tar on top. Tar on top. What happened to the tunnel getting shallow, Do you know that?
Well, I don't know much about building technologies. I wouldn't even contribute.
You float the tunnel back with you put in grading the tunnel. You put in tar on top tar. So more put tar on top tar, the bottom part coming up and the tunnel getting shallow.
Right.
I told my years ago, but they continue doing the same thing over and over. I mean, I go to a big school, but that's common sense.
Well, I mean, we have the technocrats, and I keep saying every time something happens, it's an opportunity for us to learn and to build better and to do better. So I'm hoping with what happened yesterday, it's been a while since we've had one. I can't remember the last time we had a system like that caused that level of damage. So I'm hoping, I mean, people retire, people change in the systems, in the ministry, government change, whatnot. So I'm hoping that we are learning and we're going to take the necessary lessons and build better and do better and employ better practices. Caller, thank you for your contributions. Always appreciate you.
Monu's drain needs clearing out. The drain in to the sea coast.
Yeah.
Along the block of sand, nothing can go out. So if you fill up a sand, it can go out. You have to get people who maintain the drain all can clean it.
Sand is one factor, but the amount of garbage I see in it as well, we Grenadians need to do better.
Yeah, but if the drain clear, if the sand in the drain block from the end, nothing can go out. But if you clear right through, always clean, always free.
And it's a continual process.
The water go.
Yeah.
We had to build from zero back, I think. We're moving our country. We had to build from zero back up. Zero. Start building from zero. Have a blessed day.
You too. Take care. Jermaine. I mean, the perspectives are interesting. And I was looking at some comments on social media last night into this morning. I see some people are trying to politicize what is happening. And we always look for the opportunities to do that. But a lot of the problems, I mean, state-wise, a lot of things to address. But personal responsibility, what happens around our homes or roofs or guttering or drainage, a lot of that is on us. Exactly. A lot of that. Sometimes we start building with no plan. We start with a boathouse, we convert it to a wall, we don't go through the proper planning process, and then we create problems, and later on we expect somebody else to fix it. But anyways, it's 14 minutes on to 11. We need to take another quick break. When we come back, hopefully we should have Mr. Blash with us, because I know you're curious as to what is happening around the island. Hopefully by 11, we should be touching base with our team at Spiceland Mall as well to find out, because you don't want to miss out on the specials. Less
Definitely.
traffic today. So if you're wondering what outside is looking like, there's a lot less traffic. Yesterday was crazy. Everybody was trying to get home, and I know the water challenges. Some of you are at home today. So it's a lot of less traffic on the road. So it's actually a nice day.
It is a
Don't
nice
come out.
day.
Don't say I said you to come out and sightsee now. Stay home. Stay home. Keep the roads clear.
Just look at when I was coming this morning, and I didn't see what went on, but when I came this morning, I took the bus and I came down. If you see mud in River Road, come right down to town, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
But I want to say
crazy.
hats off to the community groups that came out.
Yes.
And you weren't waiting on somebody to come. I saw guys in Mondelez area especially with their boots and their saws and their spades, and they were clearing the roadways and making sure the traffic could flow. So hats off to those of you who took the initiative and cleared your areas, your communities. Well done.
Yeah.
We take another quick break. When we come back, we should be touching base with the Ministry of Works. The Mid-Morning Buzz is on.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account, and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store, or call 442-8602, 459-4325, or 416-8467 for further information.
Ace and Napper means getting help when you walk through the door. Ace and Napper is variety and quality at the right price. Ace and Napper has everything you will need for the household, for your lawn and patio. Even the highest quality paints, beautifying your home inside and outside. Just the right building supplies you need. And Napper providing the best in automotive supplies and accessories. The guarantee is we are so much more than a hardware store. Ace and Napper on the Morris Bishop Highway and Cross Street in the city. Ace will always be the helpful place.
We provide wholesale and distribution for Wrigley products.
Also crystal cleaning products. Banfields for various household items.
Banfields is your distributor for all your quality choice products.
Banfields.
Now introducing Better Living products, which includes oats and cereals, granola, and trail mixes, together with many more.
We are also your distributors of Oran doors and windows, which include
steel doors, commercial doors, sliding doors. They also have available 5 different styles of louvers. Windows are available in UPVC and aluminum. Also available are shower stalls, glass railings, skylights, and storm shutters.
Visit us Mondays to Fridays at the Tantine Terrace behind TAMCC from 8 to 4 p.m. daily, or give us a call on 440-3645.
Email us at info@banfields.gd or visit us on our website www.banfieldsgrenada.com.
Hi, we're here at Answer Coating Grenada Limited, a proud sponsor of Christmas with GBN. And this year, we're giving up to 40% off various items.
And customers actually have the opportunity to win up to $1,000 cash. So we encourage you to stay tuned to Christmas with GBN and look out for all other in-store promotions and product information.
And don't forget, this December, a night of shopping with Answer Coatings.
Proud sponsors of Christmas with GBN includes Ace Hardware, Hubbard's, Flow, Grenada Duty Free, and Answer Coatings.
Welcome back, and keeping our eyes on the clock. It is 7 minutes on to 11. We now link with Mr. Kevin Blash. He's the Chief Technical Officer in the Ministry of Infrastructure. We like to call it the Ministry of Works. Infrastructure is such a big word, but it is what it is. Mr. Blash, good morning.
Hi, morning. And morning to all of your listeners.
Yes, our listeners and our viewers, you're live on GBN TV. You're also live on social media. So right now you're going around the globe.
All right. Morning, everyone.
Right, so we know it was a very eventful morning for you as you assess the damage. What can you tell us?
So basically, we are kind of grappling with the effects of the heavy rain we experienced since Friday night into Saturday. And then continuing again very heavily yesterday from maybe mid-morning into the afternoon.
Wait, before you, could you go by phase? So Friday into Saturday, tell us what sort of damage we saw then, what infrastructure was damaged, and what actions were taken.
Okay, so basically Friday night into Saturday, we would have had a lot of heavy rain. This time it was more heavily concentrated to the north of the island. So places like St. Mark's, St. Patrick's would have been, most heavily affected with some slides and a lot of flooding. We would have done a lot of cleaning up over the weekend. And then we were kind of faced with a similar situation, but now further south from 2 days ago, yesterday, that would have led to a lot of flooding and landslides. Most of the landslides we would have experienced is in areas like Montmorris, Willis, Monkuma. That is kind of in the northeast and the northwest of St. George. That would have prompted us to open the Molyneux landslip, although it's not fully completed, to allow the free flow of traffic, because essentially all of the other bypass roads for the Molyneux landslip would have been blocked off completely by a very large landslide. So the road would remain open at least for today and possibly tomorrow, depending on how much progress we can make on clearing up those slides in Willis, Monkuma, and Montmorris. On the eastern side of the island, we had one or two slides in Mount Carmel, Mount Fan, and the bulk of the landslides we experienced were in St. David. So Tebaid, Vincent, Pedmota, with some heavy flooding in Bailey's, Bacolet, Lapastura as well. So today our road officers are fully mobilized in various areas with private contractors and owners of heavy equipment to do the relevant clearing and restoration along the main roads and some of the in roads as well. We predict that we will be cleaning up today for sure, as well as probably tomorrow, Friday, and over the weekend.
Okay. Do you have enough resource people to undertake the work at hand?
I would say yes. Something that is a little tricky is some of the logistics. In terms of sometimes where we have heavy equipment close by is not always easy to get it to some of the sites. Some of the locations that we have to clear, you actually have to clear other slides before you get to them. So that in itself poses a challenge. But we have been receiving, and we've gotten a lot of support from the police, the RGPF, particularly fire service, in terms of washing down some of the roads that were affected, like River Road, Cherry Hill, just to keep it more motorable and safe for the public. We've received support from NADMA, MIT as well, just so to make things happen.
Okay.
As well, so it's been an interesting few days. I must commend the road officers in the Ministry of Infrastructure. Most of the persons who would have been, basically they worked their full work day yesterday, and then all night, into the wee hours of the morning, they were on the road, clearing sides, ensuring that, things are in place so that persons could travel a bit more freely today. Mm-hmm. And then they were back out early again this morning, picking up from where they left off last night, so it's, right. Kudos to them, and to their families for their support. I guess it's not easy for you to, when everybody trying to go home, you have to go out. Mm-hmm. So that is something that, we can't downplay the role that they have been playing for the country and keeping us, safer as well.
Yeah. In this instance, you are the frontline responders. Yeah. You are the frontline responders.
Yeah. This one is, we come alive in times like this,
Yeah. I always like to look at the opportunities we learn from events, be it health, weather, whatever the event is. I always say it's an opportunity for us to learn and examine operations. So from your standpoint, what are some of the things that you're seeing that the ministry can do to mitigate future occurrences like this?
Right. So there's a couple of things, right? So there are some areas where it would be a collaborative approach. It's a combination between the ministry and the public as well. So maybe I could, if I have the time and if you would allow me, I could probably drill down into what causes some of the landslides and events that we see, right?
Yes, please.
So basically, a landslide or any kind of earth movement is triggered by two things, right? It's triggered by water and gravity. So gravity we can help, water we can help, because when we have the onslaught of the rain that we've experienced in such a short time frame, sometimes the drains and so on just cannot accommodate the capacity of the rainfall. Right? That happens from time to time because when you design a drain or so, you cannot design for every single rainfall event that you would experience. So there are some times when your drain capacity just may not be able to withstand the volume of water that it is expected to carry. What also makes it tricky now is that when you have debris and so on blocking some of the drains, so for example, when persons might discard of waste improperly, and when I say waste, I mean both from like household waste like plastics and bottles and so on, as well as cutting down trees and having logs and loose soil kind of laying around. That in the heavy rain gets its way into the river channels, block the mouths of rivers and block bridges and so on, leading to some of the flooding that we experience. There are one or two locations where we would have seen some retaining walls that would have given way. So there are a couple of instances perhaps in Woolwich Road. Some of it is older walls. There are other locations where we would have seen instances of, I would describe it as being maybe poor design and construction. It's something that I can't say for certain. So in a sense, I know maybe the public are not engineers or contractors, so they would not know what are the things that they should look out for. In all honesty, maybe the ministry has to play a bigger part in giving advices and advice to the public to help some of these things, So, for example, your retaining walls need to have a sufficient amount of steel in it. If you're doing reinforced concrete, you need to have a large enough base. Mm-hmm. You need to have weep-holes or some kind of drainage behind the walls. You need to have the right backfill material. And it's like a combination of some of these things that create some of the issues we experience.
Right.
Also, the vegetation on the hillside. So vegetation is good to a point. So when the trees get too large, then it starts kind of overloading the slope, and it makes them more susceptible to the effects of the rain and the heavy rain. So it's a balancing act, and it's something that, perhaps now in hindsight and moving forward, the ministry has to, try to do our part to keep the public informed in terms of what they should be doing and looking out for. So at least, you don't have these instances where, like you spend all this money to build your back wall, and then it just ends up coming down on you, and then you have the inconvenience. Maybe you lose things in your yard, you have damage to your property,
right?
And then you have the added expense of trying to go and reconstruct them now in the best possible way. Also, the ministry itself, for some of the areas that we are responsible for, is something that we discussed internally, and in the upcoming budget cycle, we are hoping to address some of the areas where we have these kind of persistent recurring landslides. Monkuma is one of those areas. Basically, once you have heavy rains, it's almost like you could put your pot on fire that we would have to clean up a slide in some of those areas. Mm-hmm. So some of it is something that we have in the works to address moving forward.
Okay. I know there were some parts of the western area where we took some proactive measures and the road was done over and we had those metal mesh, you call it a kind of covering in areas so prone. Is there a plan to install those in other areas that we see the constant slides and so occurring?
Yes, of course. So what is important to know is, it's not like a cookie cutter approach, in the sense that what works in one area is not necessarily going to work somewhere else. It depends on, soil type, the local kind of geometry. So, for example, let's say you have softer soil that is a bit muddy, or more like clay. Having the mesh doesn't actually help, because what would happen is that the mud will just kind of come through the spaces in the mesh, if that makes sense.
Right.
So in areas like that, you kind of have to go to a different approach.
Right.
Yeah. So what we probably have to do is the science is sound in terms of soil mechanics and geotechnical engineering for us to be able to identify the areas, take the necessary measurements and surveys, do the calculations to ensure that what we recommend in those areas is what actually is best suited. So that in itself is a process, as you could imagine. We'd have to do that as well as deal with some of the more kind of immediate things, because they say, while the grass growing, the horse go dead. So
no, I understand. The approach has to be different.
So we need so we ourselves have to internally, deal with the with those logistics, in terms of the manpower and the resources, and to make things happen,
Yeah.
So it's a process, we fully up to the challenge. Sometimes we hope that the public is it goes easy on us sometimes, because we are trying our best as much as we can,
No, but what you're doing today helps. I always say, if we understand what is happening, we can work with you. But sometimes if we don't know and we probably see areas that are concerning to us, then we maybe would react differently. But there are two areas I just want to highlight, because those are my areas, so I see them all the time. On the lane, without any amount of rainfall, you see rocks on the ground, and I'm always wondering, is that a catastrophe waiting to happen? And then again, in that White Gun Parade area, you always see the rocks falling, a lot of trees overhanging, and it looks like a concern waiting to happen. Are they on your plans and areas to address?
Yes, definitely, especially because they're so critical for traffic into St. George's. It's something that we definitely have on our radars, for sure. And I'm glad that you're putting that disclaimer that is your area, right?
Yeah.
And as you could imagine, sometimes what we find after is that everybody thinks that we have to concentrate in the area, but then that kind of stretches us kind of far and wide.
I know, but those are central areas. That area on the lane, I mean, the volume of traffic it sees daily, and the parade is another main entrance into the capital. So, I mean, those are critical areas, and every time we get, even if it's half an inch of rain, you see a big stone on the side or sometimes in the road, and I'm like, "Ooh, lucky that one didn't hit me." But those are areas concerning.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah. So those are areas that we definitely have on the list of places to address. And apart from just the falling off, even the general condition of the road as well. Because, well, if you traverse the road, and person would see that the road is starting to see signs that the asphalt is tired, right? You see some of the cracks and so on. Even in the wide run area, I never like how deep the drain is on the left hand side. You know, is that to be fair, just the other day I think I saw a bus go into that drain there.
Yes.
And they can't actually drive out. You know, so even that is something that we have to address just to improve the conditions of the the overall road safety and so on. You know, so like I said, well, it is a process, and we accepting the challenge. And sometimes we have to accept the comments and the complaints from the public as well. But that is something that we need to help us to improve and to grow as a ministry, to be able to respond to all of the things that we are charged with.
Is your ministry involved in lending assistance to the debushing program? Because sometimes, yes, we needed debushing, but then you look at the overhanging trees, and then you look at areas that we probably shouldn't be debushing because we need the shrub and the root systems to keep, especially the hilly areas in place. Are you involved in guiding how we handle the debushing process?
Yes. Well, to be fair, the debushing is something that is falls under the responsibility of the Ministry of Infrastructure as well.
Right.
We do have, so our road officers also coordinate with the persons who do the debushing. And it's something that we kind of strive to try to regulate as much as possible, because the vegetation is good in some instances, and there are sometimes when you have to take down something that is probably too large. You know, so it's a process in terms of getting it right, and it's something that we have had extensive discussions on internally as well, to see how we can improve the quality of the product that we put out, from time to time.
Okay. Mr. Blanche, I know your schedule is tight for today. Any parting words you want to leave our audience with before you get back to duties?
I mean, not much really, they want to say, just thanks to the public for bearing with us. I know sometimes it's not easy, it's inconvenient. I know some persons were stuck in a lot of traffic yesterday trying to get home. Yeah, but I want to kind of reassure the public that we are doing all in our power to make the roads more terrible. And, over the next couple of days, they should see some real tangible changes in the condition of the roadway, as we try to grapple with all of the slides and flooding and so on.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And thanks to you as well, for having us.
No.
To be able to
indeed our pleasure. Our responsibility, really.
No problem. So, thanks much, and we will talk soon. Take care, everyone.
Care. Be safe.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Wow. Folks, we're chatting there with Mr. Kevin Blanche. He's the Chief Technical Officer in the Ministry of Infrastructure. And as you heard, you work cut out for him, Jermaine. A lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. I think these things happen and they show us areas of weakness and areas that we can improve on. I understand our team in the South. I really hope they're not having fun without us,
I hope so.
I get a little worried that they've been out since 10 o'clock and up to now. And the traffic cleared today. They can't use traffic for an excuse. We can't hear from them yet.
We better not.
I just wonder. Every time Joseph goes out, I see him having fun in True Blue. It's either cake, it's either some kind of punch, or some kind of drink. Hello, what's happening on the outside? Yeah, we're going to take a quick break, folks. Let's see if we can touch base with our team to see if they're having too much fun without us. But they need to tell us what's happening, because we understand Flow have some massive sales on today, massive specials, different bundle packages, and so And our viewers and our listeners need to
Yes, that can be done.
Just take a quick break. When we come back, hopefully we touch base with our team in the South.
Yes.
Oh, is that they're ready for us? Well, let us go over to television. Good morning, JC. They're probably getting ready. They're probably getting ready. They're almost ready for us. So we will take that quick break. And when we come back, we should be going straight to our team at Spiceland Mall, where Flo, like I say, we're going to find out what the specials are today. Stay with us.
If you're 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50 plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Christmas is all about the moments we share, the smiles, the laughter, and the love that fills our homes. This season, let your walls reflect the warmth of family time. Sisson's Paint, match with every shade of togetherness. Celebrate 12 weeks of Christmas with Sissons. Buy one, get one 30% off on selected items. And with every purchase of any Sissons Paint, you get a chance to win US $100 every week for 12 weeks, from October 1st to December 22nd. Terms and conditions apply. Available at all Sissons hardware dealers nationwide. Sissons, internationally tested, brilliantly affordable.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, this worries and no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
Folks, thank you, Jan, and thanks to the team inside of Studio Control. Guys, I did tell you I'm on the loose today. Literally, I'm on the loose. I left the comfort of the studio and I'm down here at the Spiceland Mall, specifically inside of Flow, and certainly Christmas with GBN. So they promises to be another grand extravaganza, a whole lot of giveaways, and certainly as we enjoy and bring to you the spirit of the season. Rose is with me, communications officer, but you can just call her Rose. Her full name is Rose Hughes. Rose, there's so much things we have to talk about. But even before we get into the nitty-gritty of the season and the last 24 hours, it has been a challenge for Flow. Give us an update as to where things are right now.
Okay, thank you, and good morning to everyone. Well, you say challenging. I think it was challenging to everyone, so I hope everybody is safe and drying out and trying to recover as best they can. Us at Flow, we're very happy that we were able to maintain our services in the majority of areas. The only areas that are without service right now are the areas that still don't have power, electricity. And we also have a situation in Monlong, so the persons in Monlong and Vincent's, they may not have power at the moment, but we guarantee that by the end of the day, your services should be restored. We had a number of lines that came down with the mudslides, but our mobile services were able to stand strong. As I told you yesterday, we did have some congestion in town with everybody trying to check in on their loved ones, but everything is up and running on the mobile side. So to all our customers who are experiencing difficulties but they're outside of the areas that we've mentioned, please send a WhatsApp message into our virtual store with a picture of your modem, or you can visit the Flow store that's closest to you.
The stores did actually close early yesterday. Yes. I'm assuming today, full throttle, all open?
All of our stores are open, and we're open for the full time. It's from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So if you can get to the store and you can bring in your modem so that we can test it, we can see if it's an issue we can solve right away, or if it's just something within your area related to the power outages.
As a major, as a company, any lessons you've learned that from yesterday as we go forward?
Well, one of the lessons, and this comes back to when we had the severe lightning the other day, one of the things that we want to implore persons, you have to be vigilant, because this doesn't only affect the modem or devices from Flow, but all the appliances in your home. Once there's a lot of lightning, please take off the electricity in the home if you can. If you have plugs and so forth that are on the floor, you elevate them. Make sure you don't keep PCs, these sort of things on the floor, because that causes a lot of damage very quickly. And it also causes a hazard with electricity. Water carries electricity. So just to be safe, we always ask that you make sure that the devices are not flat on the floor. If you see water coming in, you try to move them away. And of course, with our down lines, when they're clearing away the debris, please be very careful when handling wires, especially if you can't determine if it's one of our cable wires or one from Grenlec.
It probably just be better that you leave it alone.
Yes. We normally have first responders that come out and are able to use equipment to test it to let you know whether or not there is live electricity there.
Well, thank you, Rose, and certainly for your own knowledge, at least you realize the network is up and about. We've taken care of that, and you're probably thinking, okay, fine, let's get back into the holiday mode. So Rose is going to say bye for now, and Melinda's going to come hop in here. I keep trying to figure out the reindeers. Were they all male or were they female reindeers? I'm not really quite sure. But if it wasn't, we go from 12 reindeers to 13. Thanks a lot, Rose. Reindeer Melinda is joining us. Thank you, Melinda. Last week, folks, we did a grand launch in front of the Esplanade Mall.
In front of the Esplanade Mall.
And let's just say the excitement is raining down.
It is raining down indeed. And our customers are excited, and we are also excited here at Flow, because we're Christmas in with Flow. And guess what, Joe?
Tell me.
We are sending you shopping this Christmas.
Me?
Well, you too.
Okay. Just making sure.
We're sending you shopping this Christmas. We're sending your friends and family shopping this Christmas. And that's because when you sign up for any of our fixed services, you get a chance, well, not a chance, you get a voucher, you get a grocery voucher.
Right.
You can get vouchers ranging from $200 up to $400. We're sending you shopping to Foodland.
I like the sound of that.
We're sending you shopping to Food Fair. We're sending you shopping at CK's Super Value. For the persons, customers in Carriacou, you are not forgotten. We're sending you shopping at Alexis Supermarket. So customers who are signing up for a high-speed internet service, you're entitled to a grocery shopping voucher. Now imagine this Christmas, you get to save $400.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. And that extra $400 that we're giving you to shop, it's it's a real benefit to our customers, and we want to say congratulations to all the winners who have won since the beginning of our Christmas promotion last week. Now, for our postpaid customers who are signing up for our services, you too, you're not left out. Our postpaid customers, we have massive discounts on handsets. Now, you can get a smartphone for as low as $75, Joe.
$75 for a phone?
Yes, for as low as $75.
Okay.
And guess what? We have designed all of our postpaid plan with you in mind, with your family in mind.
So one of these?
Yes.
So folks, this is the phone that she's actually talking about. You can get this for $75.
Yes.
Now I know what I'm getting you, Junior, for Christmas.
That's right.
Now I know.
So I was saying, we have designed our postpaid services, our postpaid plan for you and your family in mind.
Right.
So customers who are signing up for a medium to large plan, you can add your family to your plan and share your minutes. Of course, as I said, you can get a discount on the plan, and also you enter into our weekly prize draw.
But before we get into the draws, though, so you're saying we have family plans.
Right.
So the family plans come with specific amounts of minutes.
Right.
What's the range of those minutes?
So the range of those minutes goes from 6,000, 8,000 minutes. So customers who are signing up for a medium
6,000
plan.
minutes?
Yes.
You got to be talking to Jesus. That's a lot of minutes.
That's a lot of minutes, so you can talk and you know, keep updates to what is happening in and around you across the world, right? So customers who are signing up for a medium plan, you can add 3 persons on the plan. If you're signing up for a large plan, you can add 4 persons on the plan.
And
so
you know, yesterday I needed minutes then more than ever.
Right.
With all those, so that's why you never quite sure what's going to happen.
Right.
So for that reason, we say come to Flow.
Come to Flow to
get all the
sign up
minutes.
and get sign up for a postpaid plan. Take your small, medium, or large plan, and we've got you covered.
But if I ask you though quickly, what's the advantage though of those plans?
Now, our postpaid customers, you know, customers can pay their bills online. So first of all, that's one of the advantages of having a postpaid service. You don't need to run to get credit when you're out of credit. So essentially you're never out of credit and you're never out of data.
I mean, interesting enough, going and get credit it almost seems primitive.
Right. So you can pay your bills online, as I said.
Right.
You have your minutes, you have your data, so you don't have to top up, and of course you get deals on handsets and so forth. So for this Christmas, our postpaid customers sign up today and get a chance to win our weekly prize draw.
Right.
Customers who are signing up for prepaid service or customers who are switching, you can get a handset for as low as $199.
And when you say switching, they coming from the competitor to your network.
Right. Persons who are moving from the other side.
Right.
And customers who are moving from the other side have been enjoying all of our benefits. So customers who are moving from the other side, you get to keep your same number. So you switch and keep. You do not have to call your friends and families to tell them
you that you changed.
This is my new number.
Right.
Switch. I mean, you could call them and tell them to make the switch.
Right.
Right? But you don't need to tell them that you have a new number because you get to keep your number. Right? Also, for our customers who have made the switch, you also get 30 days free combo plan. So you get minutes and you get data in that plan. And not only that, for the next 6 months, you also get 50% of that plan.
Can I pretend that I'm on the other side and just switch them again?
The thing about it is that real customers are switching. Real customers are switching. But nevertheless, tell your friends and families to make the switch because you're getting 50% of the plan for 6 months and you get a month plan absolutely free.
One of the advantages to Melinda is that of bundling. Right. So first thing you switch, you come onto the network, and now that you have a Flow phone and you have internet with Flow, you can now start bundling. You can now bundle.
That's right. So customers who are bundling their services, also you're entitled to a grocery voucher. So bundle your broadband.
Can I just hold the voucher so nobody feels like in my hand?
Let me just.
I'm getting nervous. It's heavy. Plus I got my phone. Folks, I got my phone and my voucher. Yeah.
So once you bundle your services, your mobile service with your fixed services, you get an automatic voucher. Right?
Let me ask you a question while we add that. We talked about the plans. So I have 6,000. I have minutes.
Right.
Do I must share it evenly, or can you share minutes based on usage? Because some people they're wondering.
Right. So your data, you can share the data. For example, if you have a small child, you may want to give the child less data.
Right.
And, you have mom and dad who may use more of the data for working at home or on the go, etc. So you may want to give the child a small amount of data, and mommy and daddy will keep the bigger amount of the data.
And certainly as time progresses, I can monitor. So maybe if, let's say you give the son 5 gigabytes, you can then, you notice he's using more.
Right.
You can then decide after 6 months, I'm not using that much minutes. Daddy's using more. I can always come in and make the adjustments.
And that's why I was stressing on designing our postpaid plan with you and your family in mind, because you have flexibility in the plan. You have the option to upgrade the data, and in the case of the child, you can limit the amount of data they use, or you can increase the amount of data that they use. And of course, we have our bolt-on plans that you can add to increase on your data. So it's all good with Flow.
Folks, it's the way we flow. It is all good with Flow. You know, every year we sing, I'm having a blue Christmas without you. Now this year, it is okay to have a blue Christmas.
That's
right.
Not
without salt, ham and all of that, but have a blue Christmas with Flow. Yeah, that's indeed the way that we flow. We were going. Promotion is like crazy. But you didn't tell me. I know why you keep a little black whispered it in my ear that every month, every week actually, there's big bucks, no whammies, only big bucks.
Well, there's big bucks. So our customers who are signing up for services, once you pay a bill, once you top up, customers online, you are also not forgotten. If you're topping up online, if you pay your bills online, you are also entitled into the weekly prize draw for $1,000. So every week you're going to see Roseanne coming around with a big bag of cash to give somebody $1,000. And I mean, if you're lucky,
I want Santa to do it. I actually want Santa to do it.
You want Santa to do it?
Yeah, so Roseanne's going to be Santa.
I was asking if you want to volunteer to be your
Don't try it on national TV. My response is going to be the same.
You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything much. We already have the suit. You just have to show up.
Well, here's what I want us to do, though. I want us to give away something. I want us to give away something.
Right. I mean, that's what we do at Flow.
Yeah?
We give. It's Christmas, so we're giving.
It's what we do at Flow. We don't pretend to give. We are going to give, really give. There's loads of prizes that can be won. So I have a little box here. A little box, yeah?
Okay.
Let's see. We're hoping we can find a gentleman or a lady. Yeah, he heard gentleman and he started to smile. He didn't realize the old lady was coming. Or a child. Yeah? Mom is there?
Yes.
So mom come. I promise you. Mom come is very simple. But listen. Cameras can follow me, you know. The cameras, yeah. So mom is coming. So, you see, you didn't tell mom what's happening. Now that mom knows she's coming with an opportunity. Come, mom, stay right in the middle here. Yes. Mom is a little too late for that. Right, stay like that. Stay like that. So, mom, here's what you're gonna do.
Happy with us here, mom.
Here's what you're gonna do. You're just gonna put your hand inside, pick up one piece of paper, and we are going to reveal. Mom, what do you think? What would you like to have for Christmas, though? Honestly.
What do you think? Come inside here?
Okay. Because you can start inside here.
Okay, I would like to have a new tray set.
Courts, here we come. Well, we can't promise you a new chair set. Maybe when we place this on, maybe they can give it to you.
I must say, as part of our grand prize, final prize, you never know, she just might win herself a chair set. So just keep on wishing.
Well, there is the grand prize, but for today, you've won yourself. We say congrats.
There's alcohol.
Alcohol? There is a non-alcoholic one.
Alcohol wine that we can change it for.
You don't drink. Okay, so here's what, mom. Here's what. We don't want to spoil your Christmas.
Right.
So here's what we're gonna do. Melinda's gonna hold that. Only because it's holidays, the season, and because you're with Flo. Now, Mom, you want to open this one for yourself? So you trust me? You hold this to me. Pop bun, Jay. Mom, come. See that you're lucky with men. I mean, let me embrace the opportunity.
You don't make me laugh on the TV.
I do?
Oh, yes.
And you get hung up when you're laughing? You realize the thing getting serious? Mom, here's what you've now won. Flow merchandise.
First, you want to help us?
Only because, well, here's what. So, you get a Flow merchandise. And
the bottle, as I was telling you, this one is non-alcoholic.
it's non-alcoholic. And Mom, here's what. You know what? I'm feeling generous. We're going to get you non-alcoholic wine. You get your, and we're still going to give you merchandise. So here's what. I'm just going to do this. Rose and them will quarrel after. So congratulations to you. This is your bottle of wine. Yeah. You can enjoy a gentleman friend over, or you can invite me. Your daughter? So 2 of y'all, Papa, it's double or nothing for the holidays. That's exactly what it is. So here's what.
Congratulations to you.
And we're going to give you. And here's what. You still get a bottle.
Thank you.
You get a bottle for the grandson. Happy holidays in advance.
I think your daughter is going to be excited because you're walking away with 3 items here from Flow today.
You see?
Okay, congratulations.
Happy holidays in advance, Mom.
Very much. You're welcome.
You take care. Folks, this is that simple. At Flow is the way that we flow. We don't mama guy you. We literally get straight to it. And she came, she got one. You know what? So, folks, what did we miss? Because time is running. What did we miss?
So, to our TV customers, once you sign up for TV this Christmas, you get a chance to win 1 month free Hub TV, and also you get a chance to win a smart TV. So imagine cocking up your foot on the couch that you also may win from us this Christmas.
You just never know.
And looking at Hub TV.
You just never know.
And enjoying that 1 month of Hub TV.
Oh, I like that part even so much.
Yeah.
So much.
And still a chance to win $10,000.
10,000 big one, 10,000 smackaroos, and a whole lot of gifts from the holiday season, folks. It's not just looking like Christmas, it feels like Christmas.
Definitely.
I want to have a blue Christmas this year, I promise you. I want to have a totally blue Christmas. Outside can be blazing hot. For me, it's going to be a blue Christmas. You know why? I've got wonderful friends, be part of a wonderful company. And again, I'm going to give you, Rose, one reason as to what people should be doing for the holidays. One reason.
Christmasing with Flow and staying connected to win $10,000 cash.
Melinda, another reason.
Another reason for staying with Flow is that you get a chance to stay connected with your family when you sign up for postpaid. And when you sign up for the medium plan, the large plan, you stay connected. You have fun, and you have fun, and you also get to call your friends and family, tell them to come down to make that big switch.
Well, let's come and make the big switch yesterday in all of the mayhem. I was calling my friends and families because you know what? It's the way that we flow. The holidays are not coming, the holidays is here, and it comes in living colors. One color this year, blue.
That's
right. Yeah, but don't forget, always remember, when you think about Flow, think about Rose in a little Santa hat. Think about, there's now 13 reindeers. The latest reindeer that's going to be pulling Santa's sleigh is Melinda. Folks, all of us here at Flow is the way that we do it. Happy holidays in advance. This is just today. We'll see you another place, another time across the rainbow. Happy holidays in advance. Go shop, buy something. Yes, I'm gone.
Well, there you had it, folks. Joe having all the fun down at Flow, lots of specials, lots of ways to win big the season Christmas with Flow. As you heard it, you get internet. You sign up for internet service or fixed line service, and up to $400, you automatically get nothing to do. You automatically get these grocery vouchers in some of our leading supermarkets for the season. So. Good way to stay connected for the season, but on the inside, it's even more special because the Wireman's house, they're here.
Yes.
And they keep loaded with gifts.
Absolutely.
Miss Duncan, Mrs. Solandi, good morning. It's been a while.
Yes, it is.
It's been years.
Yes, let's say that,
It's good to be with you once more.
Yes. Thanks for having us.
It's always a pleasure. So what's happening with the Wireman's house?
Well, good things for the season. But before we start, I just want to say my heart goes out and sympathy for those who was affected yesterday. With the weather, the flooding and stuff, my heart really goes out to you guys, and I hope everybody is well.
Yes, Mom.
I know a lot of people would have like flood outs in their place and the property and stuff, but be strong.
Be strong, yeah.
It's a nice sunny day. Hang up everything to dry.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Sun the place. Because in a day, if you don't, in a day, it's going to get musty.
Yes, it is.
And things are going to start spoiling. We can't have that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any damage by you?
No.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God.
We just didn't have water.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
right. So, but
What about
everything is
the
good.
work? I know you're in the Woodlands area. We saw a lot of flooding in that area.
Yeah, we did get a little flooding, but everything is dried up.
Okay.
Already,
We up and running.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Open as usual. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I just want to say good morning to everyone who is tuning in. It's always a pleasure to come on board, and enlighten you as to what is going on at the Wyman's house. And for those of you who are tuning in and you're trying to reach us, you can reach us on 443-5577 or 449-5577. And you got to come at the Wyman's house and discover the difference.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah.
Well, every time you come, I get excited. I learn something, and you've been expanding your range of products.
Definitely.
You have food now?
Not as
That's probably the only thing you're missing.
No matter, people actually comes and asks if we have a cooler with fridge, with drinks and all kind of things.
You have everything.
So yes, we have everything.
So what is good for the season?
All right, so what is good for the season, right? So basically we decided, how can we give back, right? So we would have come up with an idea of packages,
right?
Yeah, where we have different packages to based on different criteria or different skills. So we have a few that's available right here today. So guys, you could see, and also, right, if you want to get something for anyone, you want to put together a nice little package, feel free, give us a call. You can come to the store as well. If you have a certain value you want to spend, right, we will actually put together a nice little package for you with that value.
Yes, indeed.
We're just talking about flow and bundle, but you've come with your own bundles as well.
Yes, indeed.
Well, we'd love to find out about these bundles. So these are some samples of what the bundles will look like.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
But take us through.
All right. So basically, we're starting with our safety. All right. So this is our safety. All right. So this is our safety bundle. So basically, what's inside of it? You get a helmet. You get a safety vest, you get a safety goggles.
We also have headlights.
Headlights and also a safety gloves as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
If I'm bundling, it comes wrapped?
Yes,
it is. Just as how it is, that's how you received it.
I can get Ms. Duncan to wrap mine, please?
Yeah, definitely.
Not you. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
just making sure.
Yeah, definitely. So we have that.
So we have the safety bundle.
Yeah, the safety bundle.
Okay.
All right, so we have the plumbers.
Right.
Yeah, so this is our plumbers. All right, so what we have here, we have a float valve. We have the lever handle, right?
That's for the toilet?
Yes, so that's for the toilet, right? So this is basically for inside the tank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's say you want to replace sometimes your float valve would have worn out and stuff. You want to replace it, so we have everything that the tank needs inside of here, right? So as I said, so we have the float valve, we have the flapper, we have the handle as well, and also we have a PVC cement and also the cleaner as well.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very thoughtful.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
It was really, the thought, we really put together, deciding how can we put together the ideal package. Yeah. And if it's one thing, we always brainstorm about these things, to make sure everybody get the value of the package.
Yes,
that's coming. Everybody want to take up this little home improvement project.
Yeah.
So with that bundle, I'm seeing you completing that project on your own.
I'm telling
you have everything in there you need.
Yes,
Things you didn't even think about.
Yeah.
Because I might have had to make 3 trips.
2 trips.
To get it done. But you package it nicely for us.
Yes.
Great.
And also the other one we have is our technician. Right. So we have here. We have the soldering iron.
Right.
We have the flux. We have the fluxes this here.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we also have pieces of the soldering wire as well, and also we have the pump.
Okay.
Yeah. So guys, so if you're looking for your technician,
what would I need this for?
If you're doing any
like
soldering, IT, if you're doing your boards and stuff, Yes. So and also we have 2 little brushes inside of here. So if you want to dust that, if you have little dust within the boards and stuff, you want to dust it off. We have that available as well.
Okay.
So guys, so if you're looking
Glenn would love this one.
Yeah.
Good morning, Glenn. Good morning, Glenn.
Yes.
Hope you dry our at this point.
Yeah. So guys. guys, as I say, if you want to put together the basic package for this ideal person for this Christmas, give us a call. As I say, come to the Wyman's house. If you have a value you want to spend, and you're really not too sure like what you want to get, we will actually assist you of the shopping, putting together, and pinpointing different items, what will go good with this, what will go good with that, and give you the different options.
Do you have a range for the bundles, or you leave it up to people to pick?
We leave it up to people.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So fantastic gift items.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're keeping one back?
Yes, we have. So we have our next one. This is our masonry.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is our masonry. So this one have a chipping hammer. All right. We have a chisel. We have a blade as well for concrete, right? And also we have a few screws as well, and also we have
the chipping hammer.
We have a chisel, a next small chisel, right? And also we have some tips as well right here.
Okay.
Yes.
Jermaine, folks, Jermaine is in the studio. You can't see it, but Jermaine, if you can tell me what the chipping hammer is for, I'm buying this bundle for you right now.
Okay, well, I won't be able to get it now.
I was hoping. I was hoping you don't know. Fantastic.
Yes.
So what else is happening at the Wyman's house this season?
So we have a lot of things that's going on. We're still in the process of trying to create different things, different avenue for our customers for this season.
Yeah.
That's one thing about us there. We always try to brainstorm of trying to create and different items. How can we reach our customers? How can we make the atmosphere at the Wyman's house feel like Christmas?
Right.
Yeah. And we always come up with different ideas, different programs. Different things. Yeah. From items to coming inside to the Wyman's house to get that warm feeling as well. You can actually come off the street, Janelle, right? Come into the Wyman's house, and feel good. Get a good feeling of coming to the Wyman's house. Somebody's always there to assist you, and make you feel like, hey, I feel comfortable inside this place.
That's important.
Our main goal is to always satisfy our customers. That's our main thing. And for those of you who are listening right now, we are fully stocked with transformers.
Yeah.
So you can come on down. We also fully stock in our cables, different sizes. If you're looking for conduits, trunking, we have fully stocked. We have our meter centers. We have our panel. You can get both flush surface. And also if you're looking for the duplex one, we also have that available at the Wyman's house. And of course, the Wyman's house is always the place to be. You could always come and shop in comfort. A friendly staff is always there to await you. So we always encourage customers to come on down and discover the difference at the Wyman's house. And just in case you want to know how you can get in contact with us, you can also reach us on 443-5577 or 449-5577. Don't forget to email. You can email us at the Wyman's house at gmail.com. You can also go on our page, our Instagram and Facebook. Feel free to give us a follow and like.
Yes. And also, and also I just want to add, sometimes you might say, your washing machine kind of giving you a kind of...
Not kind of, every day.
Every day. Yeah.
I don't want to pelt it so far.
Well, you don't have to hurt your head. You can actually come to the Wyman's because we have our washer and dryer available.
Nice.
It's a 2-in-1, yeah.
2-in-1, yeah. And also, if you're looking for other appliances as well, we have that. We have our mini fridge, right? And also we have our air oven as well. So guys, if you're looking for these kinds of stuff, we do have it at the Wyman's
little appliances,
So we do a lot more than electrical, as you can see, as you hear, and based on different past programs as well, right? So we do cater for everybody, not only the electricians, we do for the plumbers, the masoneries, the mechanics, the carpenters, a large range of different things we have available at the Wyman's house.
People are probably wondering, Christmas is coming, do you have the lights?
Yes.
Christmas lights?
No, we don't have Christmas
We
lights.
have
as
some
yet.
projection
Yeah, we
lights.
have some projection lights.
What are
Yeah.
projection lights?
All right, so these are lights that you place it on one area and it shines onto the building.
They come with different cartridges.
Cartridges.
So you just put the cartridges in and it reflects on your house or any building that you want to show it
So
on.
we have
Sounds
that
fancy.
available.
Yes, it is.
What is the price range for some of the bundles we have today?
All right, so some of the price range is basically, let's say we have for like $100. That's the safety. Also the masonry is $130, and also the technician is $100. Yeah, and also the plumbers is, let's say, $90. So so we
Quite affordable.
Yeah, so we
quite
as I said,
affordable.
we well brainstorm and try to put together, something that's, as Ms. Duncan said, that's affordable. So wouldn't bust anybody's pocket. They say, everybody's complaining about it's kind of hard, but you come to the Wyman's house, we will make sure that you get the perfect item based on what you want to spend.
Okay. And also, if you notice, we did not have a carpentry set, but as Selene would have mentioned, if you want to put together a carpentry set, we can do that for you.
And they wrap it, folks.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we wrap it.
Right?
Fantastic.
It's a nice little bow.
All the men are going to be happy.
Yeah.
What the guys
all
say?
trade men.
No socks and drawers this year. We fixed it. We fixed it.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for passing through. It's 12 minutes on to 12. We take another quick break. When we come back, Jermaine has a special poem, I understand. A special parang. What again, Jermaine? Still a bit more before we get to that 12 o'clock hour. It's the Mid-Morning Magic, Wyman's House as usual, sharing great tidings for the season. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
It's always a pleasure.
We'll be back. Folks, it seems as if Master Control gone to sleep on me. So, we still need to take the break. So, Chris,
yes,
we'll see you. Master Control will hopefully wake up at some point. Hopefully.
Ace and Napper means getting help when you walk through the door. Ace and Napper is variety and quality at the right price. Ace and Napper has everything you will need for the household, for your lawn and patio, even the highest quality paints, beautifying your home inside and outside. Just the right building supplies you need. And Napper providing the best in automotive supplies and accessories. The guarantee is we are so much more than a hardware store. Ace and Napper on the Morris Bishop Highway and Cross Street in the city. Ace will always be the helpful place.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
We may not be able to help you bake the perfect ham, but we can help you with the groceries to try again. Get free groceries from Flow when you sign up for a postpaid mobile bundle or high-speed broadband. Plus, get a chance to win the grand prize of $10,000. Sign up in-store or online at discoverflow.co today. Terms and conditions apply. However you're Christmasing, Flow's got you covered.
Jermaine? The floor is
Janelle.
yours. Yeah. No, the floor is yours. The floor is yours. Folks, she had a real hot riddle, and I think I spoiled it today because we went over time. It is 8 minutes on to 12. It's almost time for us to leave. We need to give you the preview for tomorrow. Still give us a little piece, Jermaine. What you have in the bag?
The story or the
I want the story. We ain't got time for the riddle because people wouldn't have time to call in. So give us the story.
So there we go. All right. So the name of the story for today, it's Christmas Story. All right. So listen. In a quiet village on the coast, young Maria looked forward to Christmas every year. This year, however, things were different. Her family had been through a tough year, and there wasn't much to go around. But Maria's grandmother, who lived by the sea, always had a way of turning things around. On Christmas Eve, as the sun set and painted the sky in warm hues, Grandma told Maria about the Christmas star, a bright star that only appeared on Christmas night. It was said to bring good fortune to those who saw it. Inspired, Maria spent the evening gathering wildflowers and making beautiful garland for their tree. She added seashells she had collected earlier and wrapped it with a ribbon from her mother's old dress. As midnight approached, the family stood outside, gazing at the stars. Suddenly, a bright light pierced the sky, and everyone looked up in awe. The Christmas star had appeared. Maria's heart swelled with joy, knowing that no matter what, Christmas in the Caribbean was always full of magic and love, with family being the greatest gift of all. Story end. And how did I say?
The wire band. Okay, I was a little bit worried at first, I have to say. At the start, I was like, that sounded like the start of one of Jermaine Calypso, so boy. And then I was like, when you talk about the bright light, I said that song has, we MP install a solar light. Those really bright lights he does put up these days. I thought that was happening, but no, it was a nice end. It was a nice end. It was a nice little story.
Yes, it was.
So we had to start looking for you doing those little Christmas children books coming soon.
I find I
find you need to monetize them stories. Joseph told me to watch it for them stories. I was really scared, Jermaine. Just call people name and listen. I was worried, but it was a nice story.
Thank you. Yesterday I actually had a story, and it did mention Joseph's name. Yeah, and he stopped me.
Yeah, he told me beware of these stories, Jan. So I was a bit skeptical. When you said Maria, I was like, okay, I'm safe. Folks, let me tell you, it's always a pleasure to be here. Continue to be safe, continue to be vigilant. We are expecting more rain, so please, clear out your gutterings, clear out your drains as best as you can. You probably need to keep the shutters on as the season continues. We used to say June too soon, July stand by. The whole rhyme from years ago. Yeah, we're supposed to be October all over. But we're in November. It's not a hurricane, but we still have a lot of weather systems happening. So
where's November? What?
November, it continues. we had to revise that rhyme. We have to revise that rhyme.
Okay.
And I'll talk to Jerry to see if we can come up with a different signal for the Met Office, because they are providing, don't beat them up, they are providing the daily weather forecast, and they did tell us we were going to get a lot of rain. But maybe say something. Say red flag today,
extra,
folks.
yeah.
Say something extra, because it could get a bit monotonous, because we are in the tropics. It doesn't change much. So if something extra is going to happen, let's find a way to communicate something extra is happening, so we can be better prepared for the next system. So I will leave you here, Jermaine.
Yes.
We shall do this again.
Definitely.
We shall do this again. It's 4 minutes on to 12. The midday news is up at the top of the hour. But I'll leave you with a preview of what's happening tomorrow. I understand it's going to be a blast. A snippet of the chocolate fest that is coming up. Check that out. Until tomorrow, folks. Stay safe. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.